Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to learn how to make homemade chocolate chip cookies with M&Ms. Over the years, I have had problems getting them just right, like you get at Subway or at McDonald's. They're just perfect. Well, I have finally figured out the exact way to make them just like them. The ingredients are you want to start with your butter, and you have a half a cup of sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla, a half a teaspoon full of salt, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 egg, and a cup and a half of flour. Then you also have a cup and a half mixed of chocolate chips and M&Ms. So, to start our thing here, if I can get this to sit right, you're going to need 2 cookie sheets, a couple of pot holders. Remember, in the beginning, before you start, the first 2 important things: if you have long hair, make sure you put it up. You don't want hair in your cookies. And 2, wash your hands good. Dry them off with a clean towel. Then, get these out of the oven. Start with a mixing bowl. And you will put your butter in first. Then your half a cup of sugar, followed by the half a cup of brown sugar. Then you get your half a teaspoon and your baking soda. And we do a half a teaspoon of baking soda. A half a teaspoon of salt. If I can get it to come out. And it's actually 1 teaspoon, but I'm just using my half a teaspoon. And so we'll just do 2 of these. No use washing extra dishes. Once you have done that, you stir this up. Mix it till it's nice and creamed, and the sugar and butter have all mixed together really good. Haven't gotten any clumps of brown sugar out. And then we add an egg, just 1. And we mix that very well. Get that good and mixed together. Then you add your flour, 1.5 cups. And you stir that all up. Once you get that all good and stirred and mixed together, then you add your chocolate chips and M&Ms and stir them together. And you keep stirring until your batter looks like this. Then you take a teaspoon, or your regular soup spoon. Makes the correct size, I think. And a cookie sheet. And since they are just for my family, I use my finger. But you can use another spoon or a knife to help scoop them off of the spoon because it is sticky. Sorry about that, so you can see what I'm doing here. And most cookie sheets will hold 12 cookies. And you will want to set your oven for 375 to get it good and hot before you put in the first batch. And it's going to be 375 for 10 minutes. Now I have a gas stove, so electric could be, you know, a minute longer or two. Gas tends to run a little hotter. Once you get 3 rows, or 6 rows of 3 in each row, then you just pop them in the oven for 10 minutes. See? Set your timer. Then get your wax paper out. Make sure that your counter is really clean. You've washed it off really good. Get a desired amount and put it out on the counter. That way, when you pull your cookies out, let them sit on the stove about 2 minutes, I found. Any more than that, they cook, because the pan is still hot, they continue to cook. So, when you pull them out, about 2 minutes sitting on top of the stove, then I like to tip my spatula upside down and slide them like this. That way that you don't mess the cookie up. And do them one at a time, obviously. I found if you try to scoop them like this, you're gonna tear the cookie. So, we're just gonna slide under them like that. Put them over here on our wax paper. Like so. I have a little helper at my feet. She's 8 months and wants the cookie dough. Once you've scooped them all off of the thing, I'd let them cool for, you know, depending on how warm you want them. And there you go. A perfect chocolate chip cookie with M&Ms, just like they make at McDonald's and Burger King. Thank you so much, and have a great day.